It's go time!
A game allowing you to date everything might sound like a promise that simply cannot be kept, but once you pop on your magical glasses and start to wander around your house, you realise that you quite literally can date it all, from your cat clocks to the very concept of electricity. But will you in this game be a perfect match, or will you wish you'd never swiped right on it at all?
You've never been famous a day in your life, but as you try to evaluate the excitable figure blatantly staring at you, you can't help but wonder if perhaps this is how it feels.
But before we get into the romance, head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames, where you'll gain Discord access to the greatest indie gaming community, enjoy early ad-free shows, receive our new podcast 3 days early, get a shout out at the end of every video we produce, and more. But best of all, you'll be supporting indie visibility. Your new indie gaming community is waiting for you. Date Everything is much like other dating sims out there. Only the sexy beings you're chatting to are all the personification of various household objects, pieces of furniture, food, or maybe even a very idea or concept. The entire cast of Dateables, of which there are 100, are voiced by a very talented cast of voice actors, some of whom are absolute powerhouses in the gaming industry, and even though they are all inanimate objects, they are all pretty hot. Just saying.
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light. Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you.
But Ashton, I hear you shout, why can we talk to the objects? What is the science here? Well, it's all very simple, really. Thanks to a mysterious stranger sending you a mysterious set of glasses after you put on leave from your brand new job at mysterious bad corporation Valdivian, these glasses, which are also able to be flirted with, help you interact with 5 objects per day to explore your relationship with them and maybe even get some kisses. The more you chat to the cast of characters, the better, or worse, your relationship can get, with you having the ability to be just friends, romantic partners, or mortal enemies with every dateable you encounter. And with every step up of your relationship, you'll add points to your specs skill tree that will unlock additional talking points and abilities to make dating your favourite objects even easier. Some dateables are easy to find as they're objects dotted about your house. However, some may require a bit more sleuthing, which, lucky for you, can be aided by Maggie the magnifying glass and her rumours tab on your phone, with clues as to how you may encounter dateables that you've either met in passing in one of the locations, like the Breaker Box Club, or someone that's mentioned to you during your chats. Every dateable is different both in personality, look, and required affection, and there is sure to be someone for everyone, no matter how specific your taste in partners might be. And if you are someone who prefers their romance without any sexual elements, there is a content filter that can be toggled if you feel the conversation might be too much for you, or if, perhaps, the idea of your sex toy coming to life and trying to flirt with you makes you slightly uncomfy.
Hey there!
Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with her about how things work.
Both the dateables' names and outfits are perfect signifiers of the items they are representations of. Some of my personal favourites have been Luke Nukem, the microwave, Timothy Timepiece, the rather annoying cat clock, and Mitchell Lynn, the personification of food. The voice cast in this game is, as previously mentioned, insane, with characters being voiced by Laura Bailey, Ben Starr, Ashley Birch, Erika Ishii, and more. So you know for a fact that when these pretty characters try to flirt with you, they do a bloody good job. They, along with a very good narration, bring so much life to the still images of all the dateables, really giving them all such unique identity. Speaking of what the game looks like, the Date Viator glasses, official name, give the world a very colourful aesthetic with shimmering details that give the whole thing a very fantastical energy. Plus, whenever you take the glasses off, the world becomes duller and less interesting, very much encouraging us to keep our glasses on and live in the fantasy world of love. The overworld will also change based on choices you make during the game. Aside from the overall look of the game, I feel the need to give a very special shout out to the character designers that worked on this game. There are over 11,000 hand-drawn images of these characters, and every single one of them is so perfectly done. Their objectification is so subtle that you could be forgiven for not remembering that the beautiful woman who is very desperate to sleep with you is in fact your bed. Every design is so clever and will have you noticing more and more detail with every chat you have with them. During my time with the game, I didn't encounter any bugs or glitches, and despite the lack of accessibility options, the size and quality of the subtitles, the simple and clearly laid out menus and controls, and the fact you can take the game at your own pace will hopefully make up for the lack of options. Overall, I had a fantastic time with the game, and I'm sure those of you who love a dating sim, or a game that you can just giggle your way through, will have a fantastic time exploring your relationships with this quirky cast of characters. I found it hard to tear myself away, and will definitely be playing it again to get some different endings, and maybe even make the haunting idea of a nightmare fall in love with me. So I would have to award Date Everything with the Golden Genie Lamp, because this is certainly not one to miss.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.